This section can save a lot of time if you're somebody who creates visual content around your music. When you open AI Music Video, you'll see several different options available. You have Story Music Video, Music Visualizer, Photo Video, and additional options that continue to be added to the platform. For this example, I'm going to start with Story Music Video. One thing I like about this section is that you don't have to start from scratch. MusicCreator.AI already provides preset characters that you can use, but if you want more control, you can also upload your own custom character. You can choose different visual styles, different looks, different artistic directions, and you can even provide a storyboard synopsis. The storyboard allows the AI to understand what type of visuals you're trying to create so it can generate images and scenes that fit your concept. You also have control over the resolution, the aspect ratio, and the AI model being used to generate the visuals. For this example, I used Seedance to create my video. Now let's look at the results.
Making something from nothing. Dream in the food place. Yeah. Gas station lights humming. Burning in the ATL. From the curb to the stage light.
What I wanted to demonstrate here is that the platform is not just generating music. It's also helping create visual content that can go along with that music. For content creators, that can eliminate several steps in the production process. The next option is the Music Visualizer. This is another feature that stood out to me because visualizers are something a lot of creators use. Whether you're uploading to YouTube, creating social media content, building artist pages, or promoting songs online, visualizers are still very popular. The nice thing is that you're staying inside the same ecosystem. You create the song, then create visual content around that song, instead of constantly jumping between multiple platforms. That helps speed up the workflow. One thing I kept noticing while testing these features is how useful Music Creator could be for content creators. You could use it for music promotion, YouTube channels, social media clips, merchandise advertisements, product promotions, artist branding, and other types of visual content. The goal isn't necessarily to replace professional video production. The goal is to help you create content faster, especially when you need something quickly. The next section is the Music Edit Tools, which includes the AI Vocal Remover and the AI Stem Splitter. These two tools are very similar in terms of workflow, and both are designed to give you more control over your audio. When you upload a track, the software can separate the different elements of the song into individual stems. One thing I like is that when you're generating music inside MusicCreator.AI, you also have the option of exporting up to 12 separate vocal and instrument stems. For music producers, that's extremely useful. The Vocal Remover and Stem Splitter both provide a similar editing experience, but together, they give creators more flexibility when it comes to separating, analyzing, editing, and repurposing audio. And once again, that's another example of how MusicCreator.AI goes beyond simple music generation and starts functioning more like a complete music production toolkit. The next tool is the BPM Tapper. This might seem like a simple feature at first, but it's actually incredibly useful if you're a producer, DJ, music creator, or anybody working with audio. Instead of guessing the tempo or manually calculating it, the BPM Tapper gives you a fast and easy way to find the correct BPM and keep your workflow moving. If you're creating music that you're planning to upload to streaming platforms, use in commercials, social media content, YouTube videos, or client projects, mastering matters. The nice thing about this section is that you can upload your own music directly. So instead of the AI guessing what you're trying to achieve, you can give it a song that already has the sound you're aiming for. You upload your track, upload a reference track, then let the mastering engine do its thing. For this example, I uploaded one of the songs I created earlier. I also uploaded a reference track so the mastering engine had something to compare against. Let's listen to the original version first.
You sharp, son. Bills pile, can't sleep late. I done seen that same block. Turn the dream into food place.
Now let's listen to the mastered version.
Hey, gas station lights humming. I'm in line with the same faces. Everybody playing. Everybody need new patience. get my halo.
One thing I immediately noticed was the increase in overall loudness. The track sounds fuller. The compression is tighter. The overall presentation feels more polished. If you're serious about releasing music, this is one of those features that can save a lot of time. The next section is the AI MIDI Editor, and honestly, this section could be an entire video by itself. For me personally, I don't read sheet music. I've always played by ear, so having access to a visual MIDI editor is extremely useful. Inside the editor, you can build melodies, create chord progressions, arrange tracks, edit notes, and experiment with ideas visually. You also have the option to attach your own MIDI keyboard or MIDI device in the settings, so you have better control creating on the MusicGrid interface. You also have access to an instrument catalog. You have different piano sounds, guitars, bass instruments, strings, brass, organs, ensembles, and a variety of other instruments. If you want drums, simply click on Rhythm Track. Now you have access to different drum kits as well. You can stack instruments, layer sounds, create arrangements, build complete ideas. This is where I started thinking about another possible revenue stream. You could create custom MIDI packs, create chord progressions, create melody packs, create educational music resources, then sell them on your own website. You can even hum or sing into the application to form MIDI and put it in the form of an instrument of your choice. Now let's move into the More Tools section. You can almost think of this section as a collection of plugins inside the platform. There are a lot of tools here, and depending on what you're trying to accomplish, they help simplify the process. For example, let's say you want to create lo-fi music, but you're not exactly sure what type of prompt to use. Instead of starting from scratch, you can click the Lo-Fi Music Generator. It automatically takes you back to the music generator and helps guide you toward the type of prompt needed for that style. Another tool I wanted to show is the Chord Progression Generator. You simply choose your settings and generate a chord progression. Then if you don't like the progression, you can edit it. Now let's talk about the pricing plans. I have the professional package that gives me access to the full tool set. And honestly, after exploring everything that's included, I can understand why somebody creating content consistently would choose one of the premium plans. It's an investment that allows you to generate multiple income streams from one platform. The biggest advantage isn't just having more generations, it's having more opportunities to experiment. The more ideas you test, the better your results become. Throughout this video, I've shown several different ways somebody could potentially use MusicCreator.AI to create additional revenue streams. What you do with those tools is ultimately up to you, but the opportunities are definitely there.
So after spending time using MusicCreator.AI, I can honestly say it feels much bigger than a simple AI music generator. It combines music creation, lyrics, voice generation, visualizers, mastering, MIDI tools, workflow utilities, and content creation tools all inside one platform. If you want to try it for yourself, check out my affiliate link down in the description below. Don't forget to download the free prompt pack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.